Today I'm going to show you a company making Bitcoin miners that are cheap and they're in stock. Most people do not know about this company. Honestly, I was so skeptical of this company, but I've been earning passive income mining Bitcoin for years. And there's two key takeaways I've learned in my journey is that year over year on average, Bitcoin becomes a lot more valuable. I wish that I had bought and mined more, as well as everything's just kind of a numbers game. Even if a Bitcoin miner has lower profitability compared to another one, if it's cheaper, then, well, it could make sense. Which today we're going to be giving away Bolonminers. And with this, I've got a question for you. Drop a comment down below. Have you heard of Bolonminer before? And also make sure to include your Bitcoin address because let's just say there's an anonymous furry donor in this equation as well. You don't have to lie. There's no extra points for saying yes or no, but I can tell you that Tails is the cutest, furriest sheep that I know, and you're on the VoskCoin YouTube channel. My name is Vosk. Make sure to slap that subscribe button, and yeah, let's chase some passive income with Bitcoin today.
I don't wanna feel the same, so love, just let me go.
I love mining. I love new mining hardware. It's fun, it's exciting, it's engaging. It makes it more interesting, right? Instead of buying 5 of the same mining rig, I'm one of those nerds that even at my own demise, I would rather buy 5 different, say, Bitcoin mining rigs, right? Let's see this brand, and this brand, and this brand. And with all of those different brands, we have a different user experience, different reliability and durability. On one hand, you could be potentially hedging your risk, especially when ordering from different resellers, manufacturers directly, or buying on the secondhand marketplace, right? But I guess really the key takeaway is that I love more manufacturers because it also increases competition, which always ends up for a better experience and value for the end user. Looking at the most profitable Bitcoin mining rigs right now, you'd be earning between 27 and 10 bucks a day, depending on the miner that you are dealing with here. Again, we're focusing just on Bitcoin mining here today. The SHA-256 mining algorithm. Bitcoin is mined by ASIC miners, application specific integrated circuit miners, purpose built machines. I mean, look at the background. There they are, hashing away. That background's a little older now. I saw the writing on the wall that ASICs are not going away by any means. I mean, they're little robotic employees that work for you and they can make you a lot of money. Moving forward, the Bolon miner, Bolonminer miner. You don't even think it's real, do you? Have you ever heard of the Bolon? The Bolonminer by YD Miner. The B11 here, 3 models, 60, 68, and 70 terahash per second with a power efficiency of 47, 50, and 52 watts per terahash. Okay, so here's the key note, because there's not a lot of information out on these, is that the default login is root admin. Normally you see root or admin or password, whatever. Yeah, so there is some information on that. Also, if you search Bolonminer, our article on it, which is pretty cool, is on the first page here. Written by Alexa, Miss Vosk. Bolonminer is a fresh competitor in the Bitcoin ASIC mining hardware manufacturers. We have been researching and looking into Bolonminer for literally months. Got the B11 in. Thanks to Bolonminer for making that happen and possible. Just to be clear here, at the time of writing this, we weren't even so sure that these things were real, because it's hard to believe anything until you really get your grubby hands on it, right? But we were doing research at that time. We did see manufacturing facilities. We did see real pictures, even if they're lower quality here, matching their miner design, and unlike, obviously similar but unique. This isn't like, oh, well, that's actually could be this miner. It's like, oh no, like that looks a little bit different, power supply configuration, whatever else. So that's a little bit of the background, the lead up. If you want to learn more about the Bolon miner you like reading, and also if you just love to support the channel, head over to our Medium link where we break down the Bolon miner courtesy of Alexa. But yeah, jumping back to the Bolon miner, their official site is bolonminer.com. I will link it out directly below. It will be a short link. We do not have a referral or affiliate program set up with them. I asked, maybe we'll get one in the future, but yeah, that's the scoop. Okay, so the only official designated dealer for them is whatsminer. whatsminer is an ASIC slinger, right? They sell Bitcoin mining rigs among other miners. If you are looking for a cheap Bitcoin miner, here it is. Bitcoin miner, $4,000. Brand new. So Bitcoin miner, $4,000, brand new. You can't say that with other mining rigs, right? I mean, we've talked about Compass many times on the channel before, and they sell miners directly to your house. So what a cool shot. You'd be thinking, I'm ordering a black. Is that a black or dark gray one? No, it's just a cool picture, guys. Settle down. But here's an example. You can get the S19 Pro from them, M30S. And to be clear, those two miners right there are better than the Bolon miner. You run the numbers. They are more efficient, more powerful, more profitable. Yeah. It's also 3 times the price. Okay? But I will link out Compass below too because they're trustworthy, right? But if you're looking for a cheap Bitcoin miner that's brand new, latest gen, even if not boasting as high of efficiency, it is the Bolon miner. It's cool to see another company expanding towards the Western, audience here, especially due to, Chinese regulation. A lot of these ASIC miner manufacturers are going to have to branch out and be a little bit more accessible. So again, we have the 60 terahash, the 68, and the 70. You run these numbers and you're like, do I really want 10 more terahash for $400 almost? Really, I lean towards the cheapest model here. The B11 is powered by a Samsung 8 nanometer chip here. These are brand new, just to be very clear. This one in particular consumes 3,120 watts. As with all of their miners, they are powered by a C19, C20 plug configuration. If you need to learn about a basic electricity setup for mining from home, or just want to understand the basics, please check out our VoskCoin mining electricity guide, where I break down all of this stuff. Obviously, like many other ASIC miners, this does not support Wi-Fi. You would be using an Ethernet cable right there. Personally, I would plug this right into my PDU if possible. Or you get an L630P, an L630 configuration, right? And then there's an R for the receptacle and a P for the plug. And with that, you could plug this directly into the wall if you need to do so. What was interesting about this device is that it tripped my PDU, even though the power consumption should be within the 15 amp limit on 240 volt. So I have a trip light PDU. I have not experienced this issue. These things are absolute energy hogs. So I actually had to go ahead and order a power cable that plugged directly into this device. And then I plugged it directly into my wall outlet. And then I just ran an Ethernet cable to that. And that way I had it pulling from 30 amps as opposed to half of a PDU, which allows me 15 amps. If you have 30 amps available, you don't actually want to consume all 30 amps in your electric setup. But as we can see here, we enter the dashboard. Very simple, very straightforward. You enter your pool information, right? I'm mining on F2 pool, on just their Bitcoin pool. From there, the miner performed as it's supposed to. Energy hog, hit the hash rate within, 65 to 70 terahash a second on average. There are no settings that you can apply here, none. This thing cannot be, ramped up. There's no low power mode. You plug it in, it runs, that's it. This is very simple. This is very basic. I don't want to sound too redundant on tutorial style content, but when I Googled around on Bolon miner, I did not find much information at all from videos. Just not a lot going on. And if I did find things, many of those resources were not in English. We even look at pictures, just a lot of stock pictures here. Not a lot of just third-party pictures, kind of like authenticating this and adding legitimacy, right? For example, you go to Google Images, image number 6 is a screenshot that Alexa put into her article. So our article has the 6th image slot for the Bolon miner. So how much does this thing make? What a great question. This miner will earn you about $6,100 a year at current Bitcoin prices. Bitcoin is priced at 42 grand per coin right now, 43 grand maybe, between there. It consumes $8 of electricity per day at a 10-cent per kilowatt hour electric rate. Some people will have better rates, some people will have worse rates. That will vary based on your electricity price. This brings you $3,236 a year in estimated profit. I have found the rewards are on par with the calculator. Bitcoin is pretty simple, pretty mainstream. The calculators are, generally speaking, pretty accurate, if anything, a little bit on the low side. So with this and that in mind, I'm pulling $9-10 a day in Bitcoin, stacking up Satoshis. Really, it's more about acquiring more Bitcoin. That's more fun, as opposed to, oh, I made $9 a day. No, I got this piece of Bitcoin. I'm this much closer to mining another whole Bitcoin and so forth. The price of the Bolon miner, direct from Bolonminer, okay, is pretty much on par with the average Bitcoin ROI, or return on investment. Right, so on average right now, for what Bitcoin miners are selling, you earn probably about 60-70% at best in good market conditions of your money back over the next year. The Bolon miner is pretty much in par with that. It's actually a little bit better. Dollar for dollar, again, depending on your electric rate, because it is less efficient, this could actually be the best Bitcoin miner to buy right now. If you run the numbers, look at your situation. I'm not just saying that because they sent me one. To be blunt, I don't give a right? I'm not selling out. I do this because I absolutely love it. I'm having a blast. I'm having fun. I want to be a resource to the community. And I'm really fortunate that I can earn money among other revenue streams doing this stuff, right? And with that, I not just, pay my bills and buy some stuff I wanted and have a sweet home for tails and buy our 100 acres that we're going to build a solar powered Bitcoin mining farm on, right? We also built, which I'm sorry, I'm so excited. I'm very frustrated. It's taking longer than I planned, but anyway, I'm super stoked for that. But we're also building out a team. We hire people full time, support the content, just trying to make better stuff. So anyway, I just wanted to address that. It's something that we see in the comments once in a while, and it's a little frustrating, right? But again, with that fat disclaimer there, this could be a really good play, especially if you've got cheap electric. It's a power hog though. I find it's consuming more electricity than they say it will, which would eat into your profits some. As always, it's your decision. I'm not here to sell you stuff, just to bring you the best videos that I can. So thank you so much for watching. If I could advise you to do anything, smash that subscribe button, hit the thumbs up, leave a comment, let me know your thoughts on the Bolon miner, if you think it's baloney or you happen to like baloney, so you're gonna be ordering a slice or two. Let me know, always curious. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. We are uploading daily. Please be advised, there are scammers impersonating us on multiple platforms. I don't want your money, I just want you to smash that subscribe button. Everything in this video is for entertainment purposes only. That means it's not financial advice.